Hi, may I answer any questions?
What the heck's the difference between all these phones? What's LTE? Is it contagious? Which one fits my face?
Can I use a dongle with this? Does it make you uncomfortable when I use the word dongle?
Are these noise canceling? So what makes a smart TV so smart?
You don't make commission on anything?
Anything.
You want to unbutton your shirt a little bit?
What's the cloud? Where is the cloud? Are we in the cloud now?
Will this one read 50 Shades of Grey to me in a sexy voice?
No.
Will you?
A dongle is a USB type device that you attach to a computer, generally to run some type of program on the computer. Dongle, it's a relatively new computer term. It seems to come from the word dangle, and generally it's used with laptops where people may have a mouse instead of the mouse pad. Nowadays, a lot of people like to use laptops, and they don't like to use the pad or the trackball. So instead, they'll get a dongle, which they can then use to use a portable mouse. And they'll also use a dongle to adapt to a wireless network as well, in case their laptop is not properly adapted for that. In this case, a dongle is a wireless modem. My laptop was not originally compatible with my wireless network, so I had to buy a special dongle for it to be able to use it wirelessly. When my computer had problems, I had to reinstall the software, and I noticed that I didn't even have a CD on my computer. So they gave me a dongle that I used to reinstall the software. There's a dongle on the back of each workstation that monitors the number of pages scanned or copied.
Yeah! Wicked coffee, Mr. Jim! Julia, turn the frown the other way around.
Hey, Dave, you're from Minnesota, right?
Yes, the land of 10,000 lakes, the Gopher State.
So in conclusion, things are pretty dismal.
You know what this room needs? A smile. Who wanna come with I? Traveling along
Dismal refers to either weather or a situation which is somewhat negative, which people imagine as being kind of dark and gloomy, like something out of some horror movie. The idea of dismal includes mal, which means bad. So again, the weather is bad, whether it's external weather or whether it's somebody's internal weather too. So you can have a dismal day. You can also have dismal circumstances too, or a dismal outlook as well, which would be very pessimistic and not very optimistic. In this case, dismal means dreary and depressing. I looked out the window and it was a dismal day. If I didn't have to go to work, I just would have closed the blinds and stayed home. In early 2009, the economic prospects looked very dismal, but thanks to various measures that the government took, they managed to get the economy to recover. North Korea has a dismal reputation for human rights.
So this is Enzo, the artiste behind my wardrobe. You know, when I got him on E-Trade, he was all like, "Oh no, I cannot do investing." That's actually a perfect Enzo. But after a couple educational videos and a little hand-holding from customer support, next thing you know, he's got a stunning portfolio. Now he's planning to retire in Tuscany. We're both pretty emotional about it. Shh.
Hand-holding refers to a process where somebody from a company will take someone else through a process that may otherwise be too difficult or too intimidating for them. So, for example, a new employee during their first week at the job may need some hand holding to get through the week, or a customer may need some hand holding in order to use a new product successfully. The idea of hand holding is to guide someone during a learning process or a process of change, similar to how someone might treat a child, where the situation is a little too difficult for them, so you help them along during the learning process. And also take responsibility for them being successful too. Hand holding can also refer to a situation where people are holding hands. So you could say that hand holding is popular in some Eastern countries between people of the same sex, men holding hands with men, women holding hands with women. But men holding hands with women is considered to be negative. In some countries, hand holding between different sexes is outlawed. My friend got a new job and his first week was very difficult. But with a little hand holding from his boss, he was able to do his job effectively. And within a week or so, he didn't need much hand holding anymore. The customer was going to return the product, a very, very expensive piece of electronic equipment. So the company sent a special representative to do some hand holding to keep that piece of equipment on the premises until the customer was able to use it properly. Vendors for MRI equipment, which is special imaging equipment for hospitals, usually send technicians to do hand holding with the customer during the first several weeks so that they can get used to how to use the equipment properly.
That's all for today. Tom Taylor is an ESL tutor. He teaches English in the United States and outside, all over the world using Skype. He can be reached at his website, which is
ESL-fullsteamahead.com.
Click on this link and check out his website and email with questions. Thank you, Tom, and I'll talk to you next time.
Thank you.